The Power Hour is live. KFAN.com/watch is where you can find it. You can watch all of our broadcasts on our YouTube page. All thanks to Quantum Fiber. Your world unleashed.
Hi, everybody. We're waving at you now. Good morning. Hey, Saucer.
Yeah, Daddy.
Is your computer turned on?
Yeah.
Go to YouTube.com.
All right.
You familiar with it?
Yes, sir.
Type in the words darkness, DARKNESS,
Yep.
of OF.
Is
Man,
it,
M-A-N.
The trailer?
Yeah, click on that.
Oh, hell yeah.
That's right.
Oh, God. How good does it look, Hawk? Did you watch it?
It looks like the greatest film of all time.
Yeah, it's a Van Damme film.
It's the
He's
latest
back,
from
right?
Jean-Claude Van Damme.
Oh, hell yeah.
They done pissed off the wrong guy.
Yeah, they upped with the wrong Marine,
They did.
right? Yep.
Now, I don't know what's going on with his hair. It looks like he's wearing a hat, but it's hair.
Yeah. That's his new bit.
That's his. Look at his ears.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Oh, don't
He's
do
outside. Yep. Somebody bought it. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, they pissed off the wrong guy.
Yeah, this is going to be great.
And he punches guys in throats.
Yep.
He breaks their hands and stuff.
Yeah. This is going to be
He's
so
jumping
good.
off of cars.
And he jumps off cars and he kicks a lot of A words. But then as he's walking down the sidewalk, it looks like he needed help getting out of a chair.
Yeah. He's looking for some lady who's been kidnapped.
That's right. That's right. That's right.
Oh, he's going to kick some ass.
JCVD.
This
You're
is
in?
going to be. Oh, yeah. Of course.
You're in?
We're going to go
You're
see
in?
this, right, Hogs?
You damn right we are. Maybe
Yeah.
we'll get a screening like we did.
Yeah, how great. I mean, this
JCVD.
might win an Oscar.
I know. He basically kills all of Russia.
Yeah. He's pissed, man.
Yeah, well, he's pissed.
These guys have guns. The guns don't matter.
Yeah, what are they going to do?
Yeah.
He's got guns.
Yeah, they brought guns to a Jean-Claude Van Damme fight.
Yeah.
What are they
Man,
thinking?
he's badass.
Bullets
the
are
muscles
afraid
from
of him.
Brussels.
Yeah.
Hey, Ben?
They trashed his apartment, Hawk.
I know. How dare they? Have you seen the latest Roadhouse film yet, Ben?
No, I have not seen the latest film yet.
It's the greatest film of all time.
Is it?
Yeah. Until JCVD's movie comes out.
Oh, my God.
And Kong vs. Godzilla comes
Oh,
out.
that's
Doesn't
today,
have-
baby.
Doesn't have any ratings yet.
Yeah, it doesn't have any ratings yet because there's nothing bigger than 100, and they
Yeah.
want to give it more than that.
Well played.
They're waiting for Matt to invent a new number.
Yeah, this gets infinity thumbs up.
Yeah. Are you going to see it today?
I can't because I got to do stuff.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, we're busy the next
they don't
24
know it's
hours.
Kong versus Godzilla Day?
Yeah, I know.
God, this looks so good.
Doesn't it look
and
so
there's,
good?
Looks to be a sex scene.
Well, of
Hey.
course there are. It's JCVD.
Oh, I thought you were talking Kong versus Godzilla.
I mean, there might
Man,
be.
that would be great.
I
I'd
hope
watch
so.
that.
I really hope so.
It's time for Fan 5, brought to you by Builders and Remodelers.
Hey, thanks, builders and remodelers. Today's the day. Even though about 9 months ago, the Padres and Dodgers played in Korea and kicked off the Major League Baseball season, it feels like it was weeks ago. The actual season for the Twins starts today. Season opener in Kansas City at 3:10.
Yes.
The home opener 1 week from today.
And what is the spilt grain? Is that what he called it? Where Boney's at today? Does anybody know?
Oh, yeah,
Where the party is.
I forgot what he said.
I wrote it down, but then I threw that piece of paper away.
Just throw a dart at a bar. You'll find
yeah,
it.
Johnny Bones is doing a party today, man. They're having a big party.
Twins are minus 115 on the money line, and the over-under is 8 runs today against the Kansas City Chiefs. So the Twins are favored. But again, they're favored to win the division.
Damn right.
The division sucks.
What's that, Ben?
Can we do two little cleanups?
Please.
It's the Kansas City Royals, real quick. Not Kansas City Chiefs.
What did I say? Did I say Chiefs?
Yeah.
Wait.
Awesome.
Whoa.
Yep.
Nice
Got
catch.
him.
No.
That feels good.
But I was gonna say before that little mess up, you guys didn't correct me on the kickoff thing.
I didn't.
Thank you for the guys on X for correcting me.
that they can't move?
Yeah, they can't move.
We were
I thought
probably
you.
half
I thought
listening.
you knew
Yeah.
that, but
I didn't
want
know.
to. I didn't want to step in and correct former
No,
NFL
no,
linebacker Ben
No,
Lieber
but-
on the rules. But I
means.
did catch that.
So that they're not allowed to till he
me.
catches the ball.
Only
They're
the
not allowed to
kicker
Right.
and the receiver can move before
Yeah,
the ball gets in their hands. I believe.
Look, yeah, I did not. I missed that detail. So, just rewind and backpedal and everything that I was saying earlier about the sky kicks and all that stuff because it doesn't matter. Did
I
not
see.
realize that
Okay.
they can't even move until the receiver, the returner catches the ball. So thank you for the correction.
I'm sorry, I didn't catch
online.
that.
Yeah, and Maxo, anytime, like you're not going to hurt my feelings if I
Exactly.
if I have the wrong
Corrections are the
information.
right way to go.
Yeah.
Because the listeners are catching it.
I disagree. Please don't.
Anyway, Twins today, though. So what did we say? 86.5 is the over-under on DraftKings. 86.5.
I'd take the under.
I don't know.
So if you take the under, though, then are you also saying that you believe somebody else will snipe the division?
No.
No, I think
So you think they're going to be around 500 and win the division?
Yep. The division's hideous.
Hideous.
Horrible. It was a red carpet to the playoffs.
You are correct.
We're bitching.
So why would they
jump
spend
on
money?
that train?
Okay, so we're all thinking the over then.
Man.
I mean,
I'll put a hundy on it.
they
That's a
got to
long-term
87 last year.
You take the over?
No, he wants the under. Oh, you want the over?
bet. I'll take the over.
All right, I'll take the under.
Corey, could you see them going over, under?
Oh, here it
I
goes.
mean, the over-under is 86.5. Would I be surprised if they got to 88? No. Could I maybe see them squeezing out one more win and getting 89? Possibly.
Johnny Bones, opening day watch party at Forgotten Star. That's what it is. Forgotten Star. So stop on by. and,
Ironic, huh?
What you think?
Great point.
Benjamin.
Well, you guys couldn't remember.
Ice Cube's Big 3 League has offered Caitlin Clark $5 million.
Oh, that's cool, man.
He
Go
said,
get it.
quote, "We intended the offer to remain private while Caitlin Clark plays for the championship, but I won't deny what's now already out there." Cube thinks that it is possible for Caitlin Clark to play in both the WNBA and the Big 3. I think some people around the WNBA aren't so sure that there may be some stipulations in the WNBA that you can't do both. Here's why this is insane and why this is, when you just like dismiss it and go, well, she's not going to do that. She's going to be the number one pick in the WNBA. She's not going to Ice Cube's Big 3 to play against dudes, right? $5 million. Rookie salaries for picks 1 through 4 in the WNBA. The first year, she would make $76,000.
Right.
By year 4, it goes all the way up to $97,000.
Right.
I mean, she has to seriously consider
And
this.
she can do both. Why couldn't she do both?
If she could do both, why wouldn't
If she can do both, it's a
Right.
home run. If
100%.
she can't, if the WNBA says you can't do both, it's got to be either the Big 3 or us. You can't do both.
Do the Big 3.
It is so
Yes.
much more money to go to the Big 3.
Yeah.
And I think she would prove against dudes, shooting translates.
Yeah.
If you
Yeah.
can get her open, she's going to hit threes against dudes too.
Yeah.
That ball's going to fall no matter what.
Well, and the merch would just go crazy.
That'd be great.
And I don't see why they would. I mean, they let the women play overseas in other leagues and stuff like that during
Right.
the offseason, so I don't see why they would.
There may be
let her.
stipulations. Though I would argue, though, in the Big 3, I don't know what size ball they would be
That was my
using.
question. That was going to be my question.
know.
Is like, there is still a difference between
Yeah.
the women's ball and the men's ball. The men's ball is slightly larger.
Yep. Wasn't that one of the big complaints about the shootout between Ionescu
That's
and,
right. Yeah.
and Curry? It's, well, NBA line or WNBA line, NBA ball or WNBA ball. Even so, the freaking skill translates. We'd have to figure that out.
Yeah.
But how do you pass up $5
thing-
million?
the
And she's
thing is,
playing
though-
like 40-year-old Rashard Lewis, like people like that.
Yeah.
So she would absolutely
One of
go
Hawks' favorites.
crazy.
He was really great.
It is
Yeah.
one of those things, though, that
You're thinking of Richard Lewis, R.I.P.
Oh, buddy.
I don't think that I could jump on that thing right now and say it absolutely translates. Because if she has
it
to
might
use a
not.
men's ball and she has to continuously shoot from NBA 3 range,
Right.
I don't think it always translates.
Maybe not.
And I think there is already a couple women in the Big 3. I know there's some that coach, but I think Lisa Leslie plays in the Big 3 as well. I think there are some women. So maybe it could just kick off a whole Big 3 women's thing. I mean, 3-on-3 basketball is an Olympic sport now. So
Is it really?
Yeah.
Well, and how about here's the other idea. If you're Caitlin
is
Clark,
he?
wouldn't you have to think of, all right, it's not like the WNBA is going away. If I join the Big 3 for a couple of years and it doesn't work,
It's a fallback.
I think the WNBA
Yeah.
said would say welcome back. For feel
Correct.
free to walk through the door. So why
you are
wouldn't you
correct.
take the money? Giant life
What's the
changing money.
biggest exposure from a marketing standpoint, though? Because that's where she's going to make.
She's going to make
all
her
her
most.
money.
The most of her money in her career is going to come from endorsements.
Yes.
she
Yeah.
might get that regardless of where she goes.
You
Yes.
think so?
As long as she
Yes.
stays a notable name, I don't think Gatorade cares if she's playing in the WNBA or the Big 3. As long as she's still a factor in the social space where people are
Maybe.
talking about her, debating her, I think they just want her to be noteworthy.
Well, if you're the WNBA, rewrite the rules.
Yeah.
If the
Right,
rules say
correct.
she can't do it, then rewrite the freaking rules
Yes,
because you
correct.
want Caitlin Clark in your league.
Yep.
Yep.
And I'll tell you, man, I don't know if it would be more than 2 or 3 weeks, but if she went to the Big 3, we'd talk about it on this show. I can't tell you for sure if she plays for Connecticut in the WNBA. We'll mention it.
Well, that's the thing. This is, the Indiana Fever
Hog
had the first
nose.
pick in the draft. This feels like this should have been the year. This is the Minnesota sports thing. This should have been the year the Lynx have the number 1 pick and Caitlin Clark is slated to come to us.
Correct.
But then she turns us down and goes to the Big 3.
Correct. No.
That would have been
Classic
the most Minnesota thing of all time. So
Yep.
if it happens to Indiana, screw them.
Yeah, screw them. Who cares?
I don't care about the Fever.
She can
Yeah.
do both.
But yeah,
Yeah.
and then
Has
she
to be
could
able to
re-enter. I don't know how it would work, but maybe she can re-enter the draft, and then the Lynx could get her.
Yeah.
Because the Lynx are her favorite team.
Yeah. Right. Do both. Let her do both.
Yeah, she has said that
Use
Lynx
common
squad.
sense once in your life.
That Lynx
Yeah.
squad, the championship teams, those are all of her idols. She's mentioned Whalen and
Maya Moore,
Augustus
yeah.
and
She
Maya
loves
Moore and all
Maya
that
Moore.
stuff. She loves that squad.
Oh, man, she
old
did.
lady.
So yeah, go play for the Big 3 for a couple of years and come play at
Duh.
Target Center.
Yeah, and you get to hang out with Ice Cube.
Yeah.
And
Ice
Allen
Cube,
Iverson. That's
Wales.
pretty sweet.
We Need
Yeah.
Clubbin'
Yeah.
is a great tune.
Oh, such a banger.
God, Wales.
Cool.
$76,000
Yeah.
for the number 1 pick. A generational talent like Caitlin Clark, and if she takes that deal, it's
I am never
$76K.
going to financially recover.
Again, that's not endorsements and sponsorships
Yeah.
and stuff, but that's just the league pays her $76,000.
Yep.
Think of how many
sad.
people that are listening right now that make $76,000. They're not a generational talent. They just have good jobs.
Now,
Yeah.
why you got to make fun of us?
I'm not making fun of you. I'm just saying. $76,000 is an attainable number
No, yeah,
for a
for
lot
sure.
of
I know
people
what you're
listening. None of us expect number 1 pick in the NFL or NBA
at all.
money, but WNBA.
I know.
And she made what,
$76K.
$5 million this year? Is that what they said? Maybe an NIL?
I think I saw
I did
3 to
read-
5 or
yeah, I
something was
read
the
5.
projection.
Yeah.
Yep. I read
Well,
5.
and even just looking at these salary cap hits, like the highest one right now is 241,000.
Why?
I don't know, Jerry.
Paul, your hands up.
The projected contract, this is from last year, for the number 1 pick in the 2023 NFL draft,
$2,700,000,000.
close, $41 million, with a signing bonus of approximately $26 million.
Yep.
It's for the first pick in the NFL draft.
I love that.
Lieber, you've had workout bonuses that are more than Caitlin Clark's freaking first year salary. Pretty close.
Pretty close.
Pretty close.
Pretty close. Yes.
Yep.
Anyway.
Yep. Interesting. I'd love it.
How about just bigger picture? The fact that she has so much leverage and options, good for her. That's how far women's sports have come.
sure.
It's
Yeah.
not perfect, right? I know Marnie talks about the travel accommodations all the time in the WNBA, how they still can't get it right, and they still feel like, a third world country compared to all these other pro sports. But still, she has a lot of options.
Well, and side
She's going
note
to make
too,
tons of money.
Is the Big 3 more financially successful than the W? How can
It might be.
How can the
yeah.
Big 3 afford this?
I don't know.
I
It's a
think-
great question, but
Yeah.
maybe it's just worth the risk.
Well, they have way less overhead as well. You have less
Yeah.
players, less teams.
True.
They still have a TV contract. So
Oh, yeah.
I don't know.
he's
It
there.
doesn't surprise me that they actually are probably
always
on
there,
equal
Max.
plane with the WNBA.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And again, even if she decides, I'm not doing that, that's a dumb idea. We talked about it this morning. So that's money well spent already. Mm-hmm. You know,
Yeah.
people are going to be talking about it.
They pay me a lot of money to do this.
All right. Thanks.
I'm down, Kaylin.
I would be curious though if she played in that Big 3. And I know it's a lot of it's all the ex-professional guys and whatever. They're notable names and so. And the thing is, they still take it serious. Like how much would they physically try to like intimidate her?
I think they would go out of their way to try to do it more. Honestly, I feel like they would. I feel like obviously the people that run the Big 3 would be super excited about it, but I feel like the players would have a chip on their shoulder about it.
Hello.
Yeah, but there's also a factor of those players knowing that this is our meal ticket. We're on whatever maybe we're on ABC. That's why they don't. I mean, that goes back to when the NHL back in the 80s got their big TV deal. I know for a fact all of the owners got together and were like, we're not hammering on Wayne Gretzky. He's our meal ticket.
Yeah.
He gets us on TV.
Yeah.
It would probably be, in my guess, a similar thing. Don't take cheap shots at her. Don't all that because then there's way more exposure with her in the league.
I agree. I think that's the right.
Tom
I think
Shane
that's the
and
right
Weber.
approach.
I think it's the right approach. I just don't know if players really give an F about the big three's bottom line. Because you would think the same thing in the MLS, like with Messi, he plays, but every other team is trying to take him out constantly.
The center.
Well, no, this is maybe a bad analogy, but that Jack Golke from
Subway?
Oakland, whatever, last week, right? That was just jacking up all those threes. And then we saw that stat that he shot something like 8 2-point shots all year long, right? Well, so he goes off for 30-something in round one. Then in round two, they had somebody following him, face guarding him the entire time because they realized, well, he's never going to drive.
Yep.
Let's just pretend that your only job is to get right in his face. To Max's point, I think you would have former NBA players going, she can't score in the post on us. We just can't let her shoot threes. I'm just going to stay on her the whole time, and then she's going to be neutralized. I think that would be the player's mentality. Sauce is right from a corporate perspective. Cube's going to be like, let her shoot.
Correct.
Yeah, she's getting every whistle.
Yeah. Give her 5 feet at least. Give her some space back there. But it would be an interesting war between the players and the league.
Well, I love it. I hope she decides to. That'd be fun, man.
But that's the other thing I think she has to think about is like you got to think about the longevity of what decision you're going to make. If you get paid, what you said, $5 million by, or you say $10 million, $5 million,
$5 million by the big
$5 million by the big three, and it lasts 1 year because it just doesn't work out.
Yeah.
I mean, yes, she can go back to the WNBA, but then but now what? Like now you've kind of like you've lost some steam, you've lost some momentum. You know, you tried to do something that people haven't done before, and people are going to knock you down for that. And now you've got to kind of start all over again and like reprove yourself in the WNBA.
Not untrue.
And then all of a sudden you put a bigger target on your back because all the women that you're playing against in the WNBA are like, oh, you thought you were too good for us.
Money grab, yeah. Oh, yeah. Who knows? She's in a tough spot, but again, a lot of good options still.
Yes, for sure.
Headlines next. More with Ben Lieber after this on The Fan.
The Fan.
Your Minnesota Timberwolves are on the road to the playoffs, and you could be there for every electrifying moment. Head over to our contest page to find out how you can join their playoff priority access and register for a chance to win a grand prize of tickets to every home Timberwolves playoff game for the 2024 NBA playoffs. That's KFAN.com, keyword contest to enter.
Hey. Thanks, Sacco. Final few minutes here with Ben Lieber. Thank you, Ben.
You're welcome.
Glad you're back.
Yeah, it's good to see you guys. I missed you guys.
Aw.
And
same.
And I know that we talked about this a little bit earlier, but a big thank you for filling in when I was gone. So thank you, Haw.
Thank you. It was so much fun.
What was the feedback when Chris was gone? When you asked people behind the scenes at Twin Cities Live, like, how did Chris actually do? What was the feedback?
I'll have a different story once my mic goes off.
Thank you so much, yeah. Be kind, please.
No,
yes.
everybody loves you. They're all like, he's just so funny. He's just so fun. And like, a couple of, one of the gals is like, she's like, I knew he was a good singer, but I didn't realize he was that good. I'm like, yeah.
That's great. Thank you. Thank you all. I enjoyed it. It's fun.
Did I see Elizabeth is gone this week or something?
She died?
Oh,
she was out on Tuesday because she had she took a family day.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So who'd you fill in then? Kelly or something? Or
Kelly
was in?
She was great. I love Elizabeth, but she was also great.
Wow. Okay.
I'll tell her that too.
Yeah,
Thanks.
wow.
A lot of praise.
You guys are very
Good
complimentary.
show, man.
today.
They do a good job. You do a good job.
Thank you.
All right.
Now it's time for headlines.
Headlines brought to you by our friends at Wolf River Electric. You can go solar. It's really simple. You can save some money. You know what I'm saying? Go solar with Wolf River. Wolf River Electric.
You know what I'm saying?
Let's see. What do I want to start with? Oh, all right. This is worth starting with. Bill Maher has a new podcast network because podcast networks just crush, right?
Sure.
Printing money,
That's what I've heard,
podcast
yeah.
networks.
All of them, right?
Yeah, ours is dominating. Bill Maher started a new podcast network, and two of the hosts in his network, Billy Corgan of the Smashing Pumpkins
Interesting.
and Fred Durst of Limp Bizkit.
Oh, hell yeah.
Fred's show is going to be about UFOs and aliens.
No, it's not.
Oh, yes, it is.
That's awesome.
Really?
Good.
I got
Somebody will finally get to the bottom of it then.
And I'll tell you again, when Fred Durst was on with Bill Maher last year on his podcast, it's worth your time. It's fascinating. He breaks down how Bizkit was just a joke. He was just having fun. He was screwing around. He was making fun of people that he hated in high school.
Yeah.
And that hated him and that bullied him, and it just worked.
I think that's revisionist history.
It might be.
I was thinking the same
You got to
thing.
listen to it, though, because it is really...
for
and
sure.
Fred's very, like... I don't know. He's well spoken. He's kind of humbled. Like it's the opposite of what you would think he is. So maybe it's just more performance art.
Yeah, right.
It might be, but I would go back and listen. If you've ever liked Limp Bizkit for a second, Bill Maher and Fred Durst last year. That podcast is an hour of your time.
Wasn't
it's
he
definitely worth it.
The people, the guys in Korn, wasn't he their tattoo artist?
Yeah. Yep. For sure.
Yeah.
Back-to-back nights of bad sleep.
Hi.
Make you feel 4 years older than you are.
Yeah. Sometimes I think it's more than that.
Yeah, a study found that something like back-to-back nights makes the equivalent of us feel 4 years older. However, the opposite goes. If you can basically go a month with good sleep, a month straight, you can feel up to 5 years younger.
Wow.
And I don't know if you guys experience this too. When you go a couple days with not getting the proper amount of sleep, boy, my eating habits just go.
That is correct.
Oh, my God. Zero willpower.
Yeah.
I just eat whatever I see.
Butt bar.
How do you quantify how many years older you feel?
That's a great question. Don't know.
That's a good question.
'Cause I don't feel 29.
I don't feel tardy.
Good question.
What do you feel?
Good question.
I don't feel years, man.
Are you high again?
You're going to go on Fred's podcast.
Yeah, you're high again at
Real
work.
deep, man. Real deep.
A sheriff's office in Washington.
Thanks. What the hell's the name? Hey.
The Fonz.
Fonz?
Thank you. Hey, listen, I haven't had a good night's sleep in 3 years.
They posted an update on Facebook about a guy who called and asked if he is allowed to hunt Sasquatch.
Is it Tim Bueller?
He said he's going to be coming in from out of town in April and wanted to know if Bigfoot hunting is legal there. And if so, does he need a special license?
It's a great question.
Does he?
Just go to any Walmart and get your Sasquatch tag.
They told him it was more of a question for the Fish and Wildlife Office, but he said he already called them, and they referred him to them.
No kidding.
Oh.
Poor guy's getting the runaround.
Yeah.
He
I
just
call
wants an
family
honest
services
answer.
because you're going to be killing Harry and the Hendersons.
I know.
Yeah.
Poor Harry.
Yeah, poor Harry.
I got to think Washington State and Oregon probably get that question once in a while.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Right?
Oh, of course. Yeah.
I wonder how often, like in northern Minnesota, that question gets asked.
It's a big thing in northern Minnesota.
I bet it's a
Bigfoot
lot more than you
hunting.
think.
Yeah.
It's way more than you think.
Do we have,
Bigfoot?
I don't want to say Bigfoot sightings in northern Minnesota, but
I'm sure we do.
how prevalent are complaints or reports? I don't know if complaints is the right word. Get him out of my yard. That's the Tim Peterson factor.
I would bet it's more than you think.
Yeah, but I'm asking, do we have, is there somebody that keeps track of that? Is there a ledger somewhere with?
there is.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
I'm sure.
there's-
Yeah.
There's several. I remember I was going to do a story about it when I was in college. There's several organizations, I guess you could call, that are dedicated to finding Bigfoot in Minnesota.
Okay, so let me ask you guys a question. What do you think is more? Maybe it's a stupid comparison. Do you think there's been more UFO sightings in northern Minnesota or more Bigfoot sightings reported?
Oh, good question.
Probably Bigfoot.
I feel like
go the other
UFOs. I feel like UFOs in general. There's probably more. Anytime you see any type of light that flashes in the sky, it at least crosses your mind.
Way easier to make a UFO mistake.
Sure.
I'm with
That's why
Max.
I was thinking the same thing. Okay.
Well, I'll tell you what, these things here, the phones, that, over the years of searching for Bigfoot, these have proven beyond a shadow of a doubt that the government is trying to hide them from us.
Why? Because they've yet
Because
to
we would have
capture.
had a photo of it, and I'm sure that anybody who does take a photo of it gets, the whole van pulled up beside them and they get whacked.
Oh, I just found a list. There's 77 total counties in Minnesota that have reported a Bigfoot sighting. It even says last posted. Someone saw him in Cass County, 2023.
Oh, I've been there.
Watch out.
Yeah.
He's lurking.
Do you think it's the same Bigfoot or do you think it's a family of big feet?
No, it's a family, man. They're just traveling around.
What do you think they're doing, Paul?
I think they're looking for places to go where they won't be followed by the paparazzi.
Why do they hate paparazzi so much?
Because he keeps yelling beats at them.
How many are there?
In the world or in Minnesota?
In Minnesota. You said it's just one family of
Yeah, I
big
bet
feet?
there's 10 of them.
There's 10 of them.
Yeah.
I
So
wonder,
Big feet are horny.
So how do they, but that's my question. How do they repopulate then? Do brothers and sisters in this family have to fornicate?
No, this guy
Procreate.
has to.
I mean, we had to back in the day.
This guy has had
You and your family?
No. Like
Adam and Eve.
Poor dad.
White Bear's messed up, man.
Why do you think that the Sasquatch would want us not to know that they exist?
That's a good question because like they clearly don't. Like they're not like dumb animals where they're just wandering around getting hit by cars.
Clearly,
right.
So they obviously
Good point.
have-
They've also never been hit by cars.
they're sentient. Is that the word?
Sentient.
Sentient.
No,
Sentient.
he's
What
right.
does
They're
that mean?
sentient.
Especially in this day and age where everybody wants to feel seen.
Right.
Yeah.
You know?
Like, how did they not start an Instagram yet?
Do they
Right.
know what day of the week it is?
I wonder how woke these Sasquatch are.
Brilliant.
They know it's not the weekend. They just don't know
that's
it's Thursday.
finally here, though.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
I can feel my face when I'm with
How has there not been like a Sasquatch OnlyFans yet? That seems like a good market.
And if they know not to find us, I don't think you should shoot them then because they're damn near human.
How do we train them to be Navy SEALs?
Oh, man. Can you imagine?
Yeah, man, that would
How
be
terrifying.
Man.
Well, you'd never see them.
I think it's obvious they're against war.
Yeah.
Of all kinds.
I bet they are.
Yeah.
I
Ever
don't
since
think they're
they-
very good swimmers, though, Corey.
That's a good point.
Yeah, can they swim?
You think they do drugs?
They're
Yes.
amazing snipers.
Do you think
though.
they're racist?
Against other animals.
Yeah. Yeah. They hate pigeons.
They hate polar bears.
Man, do they hate polar bears.
Yeah.
Them damn honky bears.
Yo, leave the white bears alone, man.
By the way, the Honky Bears are playing the Fillmore on Sunday.
They're very good. They're very good.
Copyright Zach Halverson.
Yeah, Rosie can't wait.
Multi-witness daylight sighting 3.5 miles southeast of 6 Mile Lake, October 2023.
There you go.
Yep, sounds legit.
Oh, Chippewa National Forest around Walker.
What?
It was on a TV show, apparently.
Yeah.
A diaper company in Japan plans to stop making them for babies and start making them for adults because birth rates have been plummeting.
Oh, yeah. It's.
Wait, say that again? What?
Can we get one shipped to the studio?
A diaper company in Japan
Yeah.
plans to stop making the diapers for babies and start making them for adults because birth rates have been plummeting.
Japan's
get ya.
age difference in their population, it's insanity. Like there's way more old people than there are young people.
Or maybe that's just their kink. Maybe nationally that is like it turns people on to see adults in diapers.
And I think that sucks, but again, kink shaming is my turn.
Yeah,
That's right.
So
Correct.
Yeah.
don't
Man,
judge me.
If I need adult diapers at some point in my life, I probably will. It's going to be need to be the size of a parachute.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. You
It's like,
poop a
my
lot.
God, would I fill up a normal size one?
Oh,
How good of a job do they do?
Why don't you try it out and get back to us?
Yes,
Are they leaky?
It doesn't
or-
make any sense how like you could do that and then not leak out. I don't know.
Doesn't make any sense.
Well,
Yeah.
patience, Zachary, patience. Ben, I know you got to go, so end on this one. People are eating oats to lose weight.
All right, Chart.
People are eating oats to lose weight and calling
the
it the Oat Zempic
brilliant.
Challenge.
Oh, disgusting.
Oat Zempic.
Oak Zempic?
Oat
Ozempic.
Zempics.
Oh, wow. That was funny.
Hey, can you put, by the way, I just said we get in on this, but this is more important. Forget about oats. Can you play that button again? The oh, good.
Oh, good.
Zach, you're not alone. Twitter is
I don't hear it at all.
very divided
either.
between Charch and PA.
It's definitely PA.
On who's who? Like
Yeah,
voice
whose
wise?
That is.
Yeah.
Who do you think
oh,
it is?
good.
No, that's Pierre.
Who do you think it is?
Say it again.
Oh, good.
That's PA.
It is PA.
100% PA. Yeah.
I hear Charch every
This is
time.
like the
dress.
brainstorm green needle or whatever.
Yeah,
what was that
yeah,
one? What was that
that's what it
called?
was, yes.
It's like it almost sometimes whatever you tell yourself
Yeah.
in your head, you can hear it. But I would bet 3 months mortgage that's PA. But there are a lot of people on Twitter going, "I'm with Zach. That's
Thank
Charch."
goodness.
No.
He's not alone. I think he's wrong, but he's not alone.
The last part of it is PA's,
Yes.
all of PA's bits.
I agree.
I agree.
All of it. It's
One
his
more time.
cadence. It's all of it.
Oh, good.
Good.
Yeah, like the little grunt. That is PA.
It's the guttural little grunt. That has-
Oh, good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Zach, so you're still shaking your head?
I still like even when I think PA, I still hear Charch.
Well, you're stupid.
And so, well, hey, listen, D's nuts says not PA. So
No, it just says not pop.
Hey,
That's
have
not.
Nordo really quickly. Hey, Nordo, come here for a sec. I mean, if anyone would know,
He loaded it in.
it's Nordo.
Yeah.
Right,
Hey, Hawk,
this
while
could be
we
a
wait,
mystery solver.
Did you see that Sasquatch movie yet?
What's up?
Throw your headset on. Maybe you've heard us debate this in the last day or two. You know the oh good the soundbite here. Chris is going to play this.
These headphones are sweaty.
Well, it's Zach's. Hey, we're going to play a soundbite. You tell us who this is, okay?
Ready.
Go ahead.
Oh, good.
Yeah, that's my guy.
Which one?
PA.
Oh, good.
100% sure that's Paul Allen.
I'm 99.9% sure.
Is the 0.1% Paul Charchian?
Oh, good.
It's not high pitched enough.
That's exactly right.
Yeah, so you can hear that guttural the way.
That's exactly what we just said. 100%.
Yes.
All of us here, except for Zach, and some people on Twitter think it's PA. He's convinced it's Charch, and some people on Twitter are like, no, that's Charch.
Well, so I have heard this before. Now, my question is, where did you guys get it from? Is there somebody here that has the right answer?
We thought it would be
labeled PA.
Because I didn't pull that.
Bye, guys.
See you, man.
Bye, Ben. Love you.
So no, that's absolutely my guy.
Yeah, that's Zach.
100%.
You just got to give up the ghost.
Wipe down
That's not
these
Charch. Right? And sanitize your headphones. That's PA.
Oh, good. You know why
good.
they're sweaty? Tommy. It ain't Zacho.
Yeah, that's what I was going to
maybe,
say.
yeah.
They were sweaty when I put them on.
Bye, Ben.
Oh, yeah.
Bye,
Ben.
Ben. There he goes.
Bye, Ben.
Zach, does that help you at all? Do you still
Oh, good.
maintain that that's Charch?
I mean, I want to hear PA, but I can't. But that's because
Well, where
my
is
brain
he?
is.
Let's have him do it.
It's in the wrong key. It really is.
Oh, good.
Yeah. Anyway, interesting. I don't hear it at all as sounding like Charch. So
I do
that's-
love
as much as you think it does sound like it. I think it doesn't sound like him. You know what I mean?
how Nordo described it exactly like we did.
Guttural.
Guttural.
Title of the podcast. All right, let's go through a couple of headlines here. A couple of them are serious, and then the one at the end is not at all. I just think it's ridiculous. But so they did find a couple of bodies. The bridge disaster in Baltimore. They found a couple of people that were submerged in a pickup truck and trapped
Jeez
inside of a
Louise.
pickup truck. What a nightmare.
Awful.
The bridge disaster could cost insurers $4 billion. Man, I don't know if you've seen the press conferences the last couple of days. As soon as you start thinking about it, because I just didn't the first 24 hours, it makes a ton of sense. The rescue effort was super dicey because of all the other things that could go wrong, right? Yeah. Other things collapsing, whether or not the cargo was secure on the ship. There's so many moving parts. Like, how are we even going to get down there and look? And then the other thing that I hadn't thought about until yesterday was the massive undertaking to clean this up.
Yeah.
It's not just, we'll back the boat out and start piecing, taking the bridge apart piece by piece. It's going to take forever.
Yes, it
what
is.
a mess. And it sounds like they have completely given up on the other 4 or 6 bodies, at least for now. I shouldn't say given up on the search for the bodies. In fact, the mayor said the opposite, right? Or maybe it was the governor said the opposite, that everyone knows these people have passed, but we still want to give families the closure. We're going to do everything we can to safely find the bodies as quickly as possible.
Currents involved.
Exactly. What a freaking nightmare.
I know.
Awful.
My gosh.
All right, now on that topic, but still, just shake your head at this one, Zacho. A former New York Police Department cop named Bill Stanton was on CNN talking about the bridge collapse, and then also what to do if you're ever in a car that is submerged in water. And he felt the need to tell people, do not start filming a TikTok.
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
Do you want to hear the audio of the guy? Because he's pissed, man. He can't believe it.
We live in a society now when anytime there's an emergency, what's the first thing people do? They take out their cell phone and they want to film it. No. Do these dress rehearsals in your mind. I call them fire drills for life. Listen, we have so many things that come up. Active shooters, plane emergencies. This is another one to add to the list. Just spend a couple of dollars. That makes sense. Have that seatbelt cutter. Have that glass break, sway yourself away. So God forbid this happens, you're good to go.
Can you imagine pulling out your phone if you were submerged in water?
There's a Family Guy bit where a school bus goes into a river and all the kids die and
hilarious.
whatever.
Wow.
But they read on
Thanks
the
for
news.
bringing that up.
Yeah.
Well, it's a Family Guy bit. It's not. It's animated kids. Okay, jeez. But they.
I'm sorry, mister. Oh, thanks for bringing it down for me there.
At least they're animated.
The news story on it they show they read a bunch of tweets from the kids as they're going down and stuff. But I can't imagine that's not true. Like there's nobody in their right mind who would be in that situation.
It's probably more conceptual. But that is, until you're in that spot, don't you all? I think a lot of us think, I would either just kick the window out or something. It's with the pressure down there.
Correct.
I don't have a glass breaker in my glove compartment, right? Who does?
I've heard your headrest or something can help.
Yeah.
Like you pull the headrest out and it's designed or something, but the Mythbusters episode on cars going underwater and trying to get out is terrifying because it is a difficult task. And if you wait too long. So get out there quickly if you can. And don't TikTok. As if you were going.
Why are you so pissed?
Yeah, what are you mad at?
Who hurt you?
Who hurt you?
Just this people TikToking while they're struggling
it's not their fault that your headphones are sweaty.
Yeah.
They wanted some engagement, Zacho.
Yeah. Zacho.
Just wanted some likes.
All right, check this out. You guys ready?
Sure, baby.
We're at TI tonight, 7 to 9. And then we're at TI tomorrow, 5:30 to 9, live on the air.
Hell yeah,
First initials major of the year. It's going to be sweet. We have so many things to give away the next couple of days, whether you come see us tonight or tomorrow morning. We have tickets to Dave Attell at Treasure Island.
Wow.
Larry the Cable Guy at Treasure Island. First Wrestling Presents Hot Streak at Treasure Island. Gabriel Iglesias tickets at Treasure Island. Creed tickets on the line.
I'm
rock and roll.
Whoa.
gonna steal those.
Play and stay packages at TI with a bunch of free slot play and blackjack match play and stuff like that. An iPad, AirPods, Beats Solo 3 headphones, JBL Flip 6 speakers, branded Bills Power Trip hats, $100 branded Bills gift cards. Of course, tonight the creme de la creme is the trip for two to Las Vegas. Whoever wins initials tonight gets a trip for two to Las Vegas with the Power Trip Morning Show. Thanks to our friends at Treasure Island Resort and Casino. We have a 65-inch Vizio Smart TV and then another random draw tomorrow for a trip to Las Vegas, Nevada. So tickets. Oh, and a really cool idea, a $500 free slot play up for grabs as well, right, Zach?
So that's a done deal?
Yeah, that got confirmed.
Oh, good.
That's going to be.
We're going to play some games.
Fun.
It's going to be fun.
Yeah, we got some new twists tonight at the Parlay Lounge 7 to 9.
Tonight will be just as fun, if not more fun, than tomorrow.
They're both going to be badass. I agree.
For different reasons.
Different reasons.
Yeah.
Tonight, I think, is going to be the best TI Thursday night show that this show has ever done.
You're not in a bad mood anymore?
I heard a rumor
I've never been in a bad
that one of
mood.
Martin Moistu's draft picks is going to be there.
Oh, really?
The running back that he talked about.
Which was?
Peace on.
Oh, he's going to be there?
I believe he's coming tonight. Yeah.
Wow,
He's
man.
not working out or having a pro day or anything?
No, he's taking the night off just to come watch the Power Trip at Treasure Island. He wants those Creed tickets.
I was going to say, I don't know if we can have Martin on again because he's in prison, but it'd be great to have him on as we get closer to the draft.
Well,
and of course, bigger than any of those prizes, how about just lost in the shuffle? Somebody might win $62,000 tomorrow if they just guess the jackpot.
Yeah,
right,
man.
Just 62.
Do we have 3 chances, too?
Good point, Zacho. 6:15, 7:15, and 8:15. So 3 people get to call in and have a crack at it tomorrow at $62,000. Although if the first person gets it, then it goes all the way back down to $500.
Which is good.
For hour 2.
But we'll celebrate that.
But that's a start.
Yeah, hell yeah, man.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. All right. My turn?
Go.
All right, good. Go. Steven Spielberg says Dune 2 is one of the most brilliant sci-fi films he's ever seen.
That's a huge compliment.
Yeah, he said something about very few directors are world builders, and Denny. Well, I don't know his last name. He said he's one of them, and I agree. I mean, Dune 1 was okay. It didn't do a whole lot for me. Dune 2 was freaking phenomenal. I have not stopped thinking about it since I saw it.
So good. Have you seen it yet, Cor?
Nope. But again, watch the first one with the intention of going to see the second one. So definitely one, and I'm definitely going to get that popcorn bucket.
You're damn right.
Yeah,
it's still there.
Put your hands down.
Yep, it's still there.
How much is it?
Is
it like $20?
Does it matter?
Can I ask you a question? Do you have to see the movie, or can you just buy the bucket?
You can buy them.
I think you can just buy them. There's
Yeah.
plenty of people that go in and just buy popcorn and leave.
I mean, I wonder if I could get it before I go to TI tonight.
Speaking of movies,
My
Godzilla. What?
Hey, quiet, everybody's about to talk about Godzilla.
Godzilla and Kong, the new empire, is expected to get off to a monster start at the box office.
Oh, I get it.
The film in the MonsterVerse franchise is expected to make between $50 and $55 million in its debut weekend in theaters. It's projected to make between 80 and 85 overseas as well. A New Empire will easily take first place over films including last week's Ghostbusters: The Frozen Empire. Anybody see that? I don't know anybody
I
who saw that film.
Me neither.
I think it's one of those films that this week is just going to take a giant drop.
Dump.
Yeah. Spoken like a true hockey.
Oh, I am a true hockey.
Yeah, maybe.
Rates of sexually rates of sexually transmitted diseases are skyrocketing among older Americans. This week.
Rosie.
All right, Court.
Wow, why are
No,
you?
good for Rosie.
Yeah,
Have at it. Who cares?
Right. This
Light
week,
the place up.
Why not? Literally. This week, the CDC revealed rates of chlamydia, gonorrhea, and syphilis in people of 55 or more, over 55, more than doubled in the U.S. between 2012 and 2022.
God, old people are just hammering each other.
And hamming.
And hamming.
Hamming
Going
each
full
other,
ham.
Right, with their ham radios. In those 10 years, rates of syphilis among seniors increased 7-fold. Factors driving up rates of STDs include horniness and longer lifespans and those little blue pills that make it
Yep, we get it.
diamond cutters.
Wow, your mic is on.
I'm not Mike Hassan.
Brilliant. That was real good, huh?
Thanks, Mr.
Real
Miyagi.
That was real good. You guys are funny today.
Oh, thanks, man. And finally, Amazon is launching a same-day medication prescription delivery service in 2 major cities. The scripts will be offered in Los Angeles and New York City through Amazon's online pharmacy service, which launched in 2020. Imagine that. Same-day prescription delivery service coming soon to a city near you.
How badass is it going to be is when Amazon starts dropping prescriptions via drone,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
So they're just flying drugs.
Yep.
And then we just got meth heads just shooting them down and seeing what they get.
Yeah, that's a good
right,
point,
like
man.
a Jack
oh my God,
in the
I never
box.
thought about that. Wow.
Or like Cracker Jack box. I mean, you just shoot it down and see what you get. Oh, man, steroids.
Oh, man,
I
please.
wanted the good stuff.
Please, I'll take them.
Zach, your hands up.
Go for men's hockey tonight. Good luck. They're playing Omaha in the NCAA tournament. Twin Cities and Newstock, AM 1130, 103.5 FM at
Nobody
7:30.
cares.
I care.
Go Gophers.
Go Gophers.
Yeah, go Gophers.
Go Gophers. I care.
Tonight,
man.
Treasure Island, 7 to 9. Come see the Power Trip Morning Show. And then tomorrow morning, 5:30 to 9. It's going to be sweet. Again, first initials major of the year. Another trip for 2 to Las Vegas. So much going on. Zach makes his major debut. Creasel makes his major debut. Rube gets to play. It's going to be super fun. Come see us at CI. 9 to noon is next. Oh, good. He's next. Zach, he's next.